Skinny Hardaway 7T. I'm back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If it's your first time, do your boy a solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that thumbs up for your boy. We talk this good boxing, sports, parlays, predictions every single day, not just today. Today, we here with another week in boxing. We here with the boxing breakdown championship unification fight this weekend. We got Sonny Edwards versus Jesse Bam Rodriguez. This is one of the bigger, if this is one of the right, if not, the, well, I guess I can't say the biggest, fight, for the quote unquote little guys, right? Because Monster, a new way, isn't involved. Maybe the winner of this fight versus Monster a new way at some kind of catch fight, right, would be the biggest little man fight, right? But this is most definitely one of these fights at the lower weight classes that the people do want to see. You got a talented, extremely talented boxer, Sonny Edwards, 27 years old. He's challenging himself against another young, extremely talented boxer, and Jesse Rodriguez. I think Jesse Rodriguez is about 25 years old, right? 23 years old, Jesse Bam, right? So both these guys have a whole lot to lose, and they putting it on the line. They're stepping up, and they're facing off. Against one another. So the first thing I want to do is I want to applaud these two guys because not enough people, right, in boxing today, and even a lot of y'all favorite fighters, right? Not a lot of people in boxing, or are stepping up and fighting this level of fight. Now they may not be as popular, you know what I mean, as a lot of the other fighters, but we talking talent wise, if we talking, accomplished wise, and if we talking having a lot to lose, laying it out on the line. These guys are the cream of the crop, you know what I mean, of the sport of boxing, right? Both guys undefeated, two undefeated fighters, 27 versus 23 in the primes, their career. Both guys with a whole lot to lose. You got Jesse Bam looking like, the second coming, right? And then you got Sonny Edwards with a whole nation, in the UK on his back type deal. I think this gonna be a great fight. Shout out my guy Marky Dan. What's good, Marky? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, pimping. Glad you could make it. Let me drop the flames for the game. Yeah, Marky. Yeah, my guy Marky Dan. My guy Marky Dan is flames for the gang now, right? He don't get the hammer. He official, right? But he flames for the gang now. He got to get the flame and the hammer. Hold on, let me go on about the hammer. Let me drop the flames for the gang one time. What's good? Shout out my guy Marky Dan. What's good, Jerry? I see my guy Jerry Feast up and at it this morning. Yes, sir, my brother Jerry from the UK. Let me drop the hammer for brother Jerry. What's good, Jerry? And shout out to the UK. What's good? What's good? What's good, Jerry? Shout out my guy Marky, man. TWTs in the building. Love seeing them TWTs in the building. We got big fights this weekend, and let me see if this fight is Saturday or Friday, because I know French on Cruz and Shadasia Green fight on the Friday. So this fight right here very well could be on the Friday as well. So I want to check to make sure before I tell y'all this thing is going to be Saturday. Nope, this thing is going to be Saturday. The main event, the headliner of the day, Jesse Bell, Sonny Edwards, Saturday, 9 p.m. Okay, bet. So this fight is this Saturday. We got title unification in the I think this the flyweight super fly. Let me see. This is I think it's flyweight. We got title unification in the flyweight division. Yep, it's flyweight. We got unification in the flyweight division. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, 18-0, 11 KOs, 23 years old, stands at 5'4" with a 67-inch arm reach. He's facing off against Sonny Edwards, 20-0, 4 KOs, 27 years old, stands 5'3" with a 60-inch arm reach. So Sonny Edwards has a 60-inch arm reach, and Jesse Bell Rodriguez has a 67-inch arm reach. Wow, I had no clue that Jesse Bell Rodriguez arms was 7 inches longer than Sonny Edwards. Jesse Bell Rodriguez has freakishly long arms, man, to be fighting at flyweight. That is crazy. I wouldn't have thought that. My bad. Sonny Edwards is the IBF champ, and Jesse Ben Rodriguez is the WBA champ, WBO. So this the IBF champion in Sonny Edwards versus the WBO champion in Jesse Ben Rodriguez. So the first thing that jumps out to me, man, I'm gonna start off with that's crazy. That's wow. Sonny Edwards is at a 7-inch. Sonny Edwards is at a 7-inch arm reach disadvantage in this fight. That's gonna be a whole lot to overcome, man. Especially when you fighting a guy like Jesse Bell Rodriguez. I didn't have to watch, any video on these fighters because I seen both these guys fight a bunch of times already, right? So it's not like I don't know who these guys are, but I'm telling you, man, from just looking at them, right? From just looking at them, I would have never expected Jesse Bell Rodriguez arms to be 7 inches shorter than. I would have never expected Sonny Edwards' arms to be 7 inches shorter than Jesse Bam Rodriguez's arm, man. That's a whole lot to overcome for anybody, especially when you fighting a guy like Jesse Bam Rodriguez. Man, they just kind of set my EP off into something different. I gotta process that right there for a second, bro. Man, Sonny Edwards is giving up 7 inches in arm reach to a guy who he giving up 7 inches in arm reach, right, to a guy who may already be, the better fighter, who may already be the stronger fighter. When it came down to the boxing, right, before I just peeped at arm reach, I would have said, if I'm talking like skill level, right, I think they about tit for tat when it comes to boxing, right? But when you add into the fact that he's giving up so much in reach, 1 inch in height, 7 inches in reach, when you add to the fact that he's giving up so much in reach, man, even if they are even in skill, when you have 7 inches on the guy, that advantage, it has to lean with the range. It has to lean with those 7 inches. 7 inches is, I think that may be one of the biggest reach disparities I've ever seen, outside of the heavyweight division. I know for a fact that's the biggest reach disparity I personally have ever seen outside of the heavyweight division. And it's what you don't normally see that. Like even if a guy is a lot shorter than the guy, right? Sometimes you go to their reaches and you're like, damn, this short guy, his arms ain't there. Man, in this fight, Jesse is giving up 7 inches in arm reach. I had to process that, y'all. I had to let that process. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that, man? Did y'all know that man was giving up 7 inches in arm reach? Now that is crazy, man. And I thought they may, and I do think skill level wise they're about even, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. They kind of swings it for me right there, man. I don't think that Jesse Bam Rodriguez. I don't think that Sonny Edwards is going to get stopped in this fight, right? And I do think that Sonny Edwards is talented, but you know, Jesse Ben Rodriguez is the stronger puncher, right? He's the stronger guy. He may be slightly more athletic, right? Maybe that their quickness is about even. Sonny Edwards is a pretty quick dude, right? Maybe their quickness is about even. But you got Jesse Bam, the much bigger guy with the 7 inches in arm reach. Before this, man, before I peaked their arm reaches, man, I had this fight about 50-50. But I kind of think with Sonny Edwards being such undersized in this fight, I do think they're about the same level of boxer, but I think Jesse has the power advantage, right? And now he has the arm reach advantage. The athleticism is about the same. I think the skill level is about the same. I just don't see a way that Sonny Edwards is going to be able to deal with that range of Jesse Bam Rodriguez, because what you're going to do, stay on the outside and fight him, right? And if you get on the inside of Jesse Bam Rodriguez, that's where, Sonny Edwards is going to really get into danger, because Sonny Edwards isn't, he can fight on the inside. While he does show the ability to fight on the inside, surprisingly, right? He can't outfight Jesse Bam Rodriguez on the inside, right? That wouldn't be where you would put Sonny Edwards if you want him to win this fight, on the inside with Jesse Bam Rodriguez. But giving up 7 inches in arm reach is going to be hard for him to win this fight on the outside as well. This is going to be a tall hill to climb. You know what I mean, for Sonny Edwards. And I don't think that Sonny Edwards gets stopped in this fight. But I also, before, maybe if Sonny Edwards was giving up 3 inches in arm reach, right? 2, even 3 or 2 inches, right? I'd be like, okay, maybe he have a chance, to kind of maneuver a little bit. But for him to be able to maneuver around 7 inches on an extremely talented fighter like Jesse Bam, that's going to be a lot to ask. I tell you this for sure. If Sonny Edwards is able to find a way to get around that range of Jesse Bam Rodriguez and win this fight and outbox him, because I don't think that he's going to stop. You know what I mean? I don't think that he's going to stop Jesse, right? He only has 4 knockouts in about 20 fights, right? Does Sonny. But if he's able to find a way to maneuver around all that reach and size of Jesse Bam Rodriguez, man, we have to put some respect on Sonny Edwards' name. Now I'm picking him to lose this fight. I got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. I think he wins this fight probably by unanimous decision. I think he's going to be just a little too much for Sonny Edwards to handle, just a little too big. I think he's going to be just a little too strong, right? I think he's going to be just a little too, good on his feet. You know what I mean? And I think he has the physical advantages, and I think enough of the skill advantages are close enough to where Jesse Bam Rodriguez should be able to win this fight. This is going to be a boxing match, right? I just did the Franchon Cruz. and Shadeja Green EP, right? And I was like, it's gonna be a brawler. It's gonna be brawler versus boxer, right? In this match, we got boxer versus boxer. Jesse Bam Rodriguez is a boxer. And you got Sonny Edwards, he's a boxer as well. But the difference in the two boxers, right? Jesse Bam Rodriguez does have that power. He does have that hammer, right? Especially at this weight class. If you're considering his weight class and around his weight class, right? He's one of the bigger punchers in and around his weight class is Jesse Bam Rodriguez. You see Sonny Edwards, he got 20 fights and 4 knockouts. Jesse Bam got 20 fights and 11 knockouts, right? So just the disparity, you know what I mean, right there. It's gonna be a tall hit for Sonny. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Inkling of me, right? I wanted to take Sonny, you know what I mean? I thought Sonny would be able to probably, outbox him, find a way, because I like Sonny's moxie. I like his moxie. I like his game, right? But man, that 7 inches did it for me. Like that took all, and now I kind of feel like there is no way that Sonny Edwards can win this fight. And y'all know I like Sonny Edwards. I almost feel like there's no way for him to win. I really do. Like at some point, like size don't matter if the guy is not skilled, right? Size don't matter if you got more skills than the guy, right? But if you're skilled and that guy is skilled, size absolutely matters at that point. Size matters. Now, I'm not saying that he can't be Jesse, but what I'm saying is size matters less when one person is a lot more skilled than when size matters less when the smaller person is a lot more skilled or more skilled, right, than the bigger person. But if the bigger person is skilled as well, size most definitely when you're the smaller guy, right? When you're a bigger when you're the smaller guy, right, and you're more talented, or you know, the bigger guy isn't talented at all, then size matters less, right? But when you're skilled and the big guy is skilled, size matters a little more, right? Because when you're the smaller fighter, you rely a lot. When you're the smaller fighter, you rely a lot on the mistakes of the bigger fighter to see you through the fight, right? But in Jesse Bam Rodriguez's case, in Sonny Edwards' case, right? Jesse Bam Rodriguez is the bigger fighter, right? And he very well could be more skilled or just as skilled as Sonny Edwards. And I think Jesse Bam Rodriguez being so skilled and so big in this fight, I think that's going to be the difference in this fight. Now, I like Sonny Edwards. Sonny Edwards can box his ass off. I'm not saying that Sonny Edwards has zero chance. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, before I started this EP, I wasn't aware that Sonny Edwards was giving up 7 inches in reach. And I keep saying it because I feel like that's the biggest factor in this fight. I really feel like that's going to be the only factor. I really feel like if you take away the fact that Jesse Bam has 7 inches on reach, this is a 50-50 fight. I thought this was a 50-50 fight. You know what I mean? Before I saw that, right? As far as talent-wise, I do think Sonny is just as talented as Bam Rodriguez. But when I got to factor in everything, if we going skill for skill, it's about tit for tat, jab for jab, right? About even. But when one guy has 7 extra inches on his jab, it becomes less even, right? And I really think this fight is mostly going to come down to the reach of Jesse and Jesse being the better inside fighter. So you have a shorter reach, so you got to get in closer to hit him. So now you got to get in closer to a guy who has a better inside game than you and a longer reach than you, right? And I think that's going to cause problems for Sonny Edwards. I wouldn't bet on it, right? I wouldn't bet on it, but I wouldn't be shocked if Jesse got a stoppage. And I'm calling Jesse Rodriguez a unanimous decision, right? But it's gonna be an uphill battle for Sonny Edwards. It's gonna be an uphill battle for Sonny Edwards to be able to figure out a way to get around the size of Jesse Bam, man, because two inches in height, right? 3 inches in height, you can overcome. Not height, I mean reach. 2 inches in reach, 3 inches in reach, you can overcome right? Especially, to a lesser fighter. But when you start talking about a fighter of the level of Jesse Bam Rodriguez in the 7 inches, uh, that's gonna be tough for Sonny, man. I like Sonny. I got Jesse Bam Rodriguez. I got him unanimous decision. I think he outboxes Sonny. I think he outboxes Sonny Edwards, not because he's just supremely the better boxer, right? Just because I think he's just as good as boxer, and I think his arm reach is gonna be a little too much for Sonny Edwards to overcome. I can tell y'all something, right? Not exactly right, but it'll look kind of like Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis. Now, why I think Sonny Edwards, is a little more skilled and tactical than Regis Prograis, so he's not going to look like he's just, falling over himself, trying to, land on Jesse Bam Rodriguez. But I do think it's going to be hard for him to hit Jesse Bam Rodriguez, not because he can't find him, but because Jesse Bam is going to be keeping him on the end of that stick all night. He's going to be keeping him away. And when he do get closer, I think Jesse Bam is going to make him pay. You know what I mean? Because he does have power. He's the stronger guy. When you're Bam, when you're Jesse, right, and your best ability is the box, and you give up 7 inches, that means now you got to fight on the inside against a guy who has more power and he's probably a better inside fighter than you. If Jesse Bam Rodriguez, man, this is going to be an extremely tall task, man. If Sonny Edwards can find a way to win this fight, I think nobody beats him. I think nobody beats Sonny Edwards. If he can find a way to beat Jesse Saturday, nobody beats Sonny Edwards in or around that weight division. And I put money on it. A new way, anybody you want to find. If Sonny Bam is able to fucking beat, if Sonny Edwards is able to beat Jesse Bam Rodriguez, giving up this much reach, right? Giving up this much power, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna be beat. He ain't gonna be beat. He's not going to be beat, man. But I don't see him being able to work his way around this one. And I like Sonny. But I don't see him being able to figure this one out, man. I think Jesse Bam going to be just a little too much for him. I got Jesse Bam by decision. Don't think he stops Sonny. I think it could get ugly for Sonny, though. I ain't going to lie. It very well could. If Sonny is not able to stay away from him, he very well could stop Sonny, y'all. If he can't maneuver, I don't think he's able to win this fight. If he can't maneuver the fight, if he can't compete in the fight, right? If the 7 inches is just way too much, what way it could be, I can see Jesse Bam being able to land on him at will, and he very well could stop him. It could be like a cut stoppage or something like that, because Bam got some pop, and he got you by 7 inches. Now, I think this is kind of, the more I think about it, man, I think the style matchup of this fight, it favors Jesse Bam Rodriguez in every way. It's not a 50-50 fight. Upon doing the homework, right? And I don't need to watch video on these two guys because I know how they get down. But upon doing the homework, this fight is not 50-50, man. You know what? I'm changing my prediction, man. I got Jesse Bam Rodriguez by stoppage, bro. Man. I'm letting me liking Sonny Edwards get in the way of me. I'm saying he's not going to stop him, but I'm really thinking about it. Sonny Edwards has no power. He's giving up 7 inches arm reach. He's less athletic. Than Jesse, man. Jesse probably is going to hunt him down and TKO him. He probably going to hunt him down and stop him. Franco H, what's good, Franco? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Franco. Glad you can make it, man. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. We're in there having a boxing conversation. Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Sonny Edwards this weekend. I talked about Franchon Cruz. And I'm doing good, man. Tell my guy Franco H, I'm doing good, my brother. How about yourself, man? I was a little sickly yesterday, but I'm back at it today, man. Talking this good boxing. Make sure you go check out my Franchon Cruz and Shadeja Green fight breakdown. We doing Jesse Rodriguez and Sonny Edwards fight breakdown right now. I got Bam by KO. He said those angles will overwhelm Sonny. Yep, that's what I'm thinking, Franco. And I like Sonny too. And at first, I'm talking to myself, right? I'm like, man, he ain't gonna knock Sonny out. But the more I think about it, the more I sit here with y'all, I do think Bam will be able to get that stoppage, man. I do think he'll be able to get this stoppage, man. I think he gonna press on him. I do think he's going to eventually be able to. I think it'll be TKO stoppage, though, man. I think it may be from cuts. TKO or something. I think it's gonna be just a little too much for Bam. And it's not because he's just so much better than Bam, right? I just think the dimensions of Bam, I think they're about even in skill, honestly. I honestly do. But the dimensions of Bam is gonna make this a turbo fight. The style matchup, really, when I'm looking at it, is bad. Sonny has no power. He's not quicker than Bam, right? They're about the same quick. They have about the same speed. He's not quicker than Bam, right? Most definitely not stronger than Bam, right? The boxing is about even, and he giving up that 7 inches of arm reach, man. They both are boxers, right? They both are boxers, but one boxer has power. I think it's gonna be all bad for Sonny. I really do, and I like Sonny. I think it's gonna be all bad for Sonny, right? And I ain't gonna say I hope I'm wrong because I really don't hope I'm wrong because Bam from Texas, so I won't be turning against my Texas niggas like that. I won't be rooting for none of my Texas boys to lose fights, right? I'm from Tennessee, them Texas boys, my niggas, right? I don't be trying for never one of them boys to lose. So I ain't gonna say I hope I'm wrong because I really don't, it don't matter to me, right? But I do like Sonny. Knew who he was first, right? Bam, kind of, growing on me. I know who Bam is now. And I think Bam gonna hurt him. I really do. I think Bam gonna hurt my boy Sonny, man. The more I think about it, I think he gonna hurt him, man. I think Sonny goes down maybe a couple times. And I think just over the attrition, either the corner gonna have to throw the towel in, or the referee go, stop the fight. The doctor go stop the fight, or something, dog. And I don't think it has a lot to do with Sonny not being talented. Man, I think it has a lot to do with Sonny not having power and Sonny being just too small. That's a problem with Sonny in a lot of his fights, man. He's too small. And I've seen in a lot of his fights where guys are pressing on him. He's moving, he's doing his thing, he's throwing his punches right and everything, but his power just, I don't think in this fight, when you're fighting a guy like Bam, I think you're going to need to hit Bam with something to at least wake him up, right? And I don't think Sonny going to be able to do that against Bam in this fight, man. I got Jesse Bam by stoppage, man. I think it's a TKO win for Jesse Bam. In exciting fight, man. I can see it happening about. I think this fight goes about 7. Nah, I'm gonna give it about. I think this fight goes about 7, 8 rounds. I'm gonna go Jesse Bam, TKO stoppage. I'm gonna go Jesse Bam, TKO stoppage in the 9th round. I'm gonna go Jesse Bam Rodriguez, TKO stoppage, 9th round over Sonny Edwards this Saturday. You know what I mean? That's how we gonna rock it, man. I appreciate everybody coming through this thing, man. Skin the Hardaway Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. Just the present. That's how we're rocking. And I'm out. Look.